Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and I appreciate you being here at the channel today. And for you folks that have not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And if you enjoy the content that's provided, please consider hitting that like button as well. Also, hit that notification button, to be notified of future videos as they drop. So our topic for you today, it's 10 common gym sales mistakes to avoid. 10 common gym sales mistakes to avoid. And some of these are pretty common and pretty simple, but they happen and they happen frequently. Okay, so mistake number one, being late to meetings. Let's don't do that one, folks. Let me tell you how I look at this. Okay, first of all, there's two things that I look at here on this. Is being on time. It's the first promise that we make to somebody. And if we break that promise, what are the chances we're going to break other promises? So let's be on time. The other thing about being on time, okay, is if you are late, what you're really telling that other person is that your time is more important than theirs. And that's not the message you want to be getting out. Okay, we want to know we can count on folks. I know from my perspective, being on time, really it's being about 15 minutes early. Okay, so first mistake to avoid, okay, being late to meetings. Number two, failing to check your appearance. Okay, failing to check your appearance. I mean, it's the fitness industry. It's not like you have to have a suit and tie when you go to work, but you don't need to be wearing blue jeans. Your hat doesn't need to be on backwards. You're there to do business. Have your name tag on. If you don't have a name tag, get one. It's an easy way for people to say, well, hey, Jim, how are you today? That's an easy way to talk to folks. Okay, so make sure that you check your appearance and you're ready to do business. Okay, and if you're not sure what that looks like, go into some other hospitality businesses, walk into a hotel, the people working behind the front desk, how do they look? It's a good example. Okay, number three, acting too friendly. I see this one frequently kind of in the gym sales process. As we get so friendly in the conversation, we actually lose control over it. Okay, we're not really trying to make a friend here at this point. Okay, we're trying to really show them the benefits of how we can help them solve a problem. You cross that line sometimes, and now it can be sometimes difficult to start to ask for that sale. So acting too friendly, okay, is a common mistake that we see. Number four on our list of common mistakes is talking rather than listening. Okay, this one's pretty common, and what happens is people just talk, tell. We go on this tour with the customer, and we just go overboard on here's all of our stuff, here's everything we have. And really what you want to be doing is you want to be asking questions, you want to be listening, and you want to be finding out as much about the customer as you can. Because how can you solve their problem if you don't know what it is, and if you don't understand kind of what they're looking for, what they've tried in the past, what they're going to do when they first start getting those kind of results? Okay, and also when it comes to this, we're not just waiting for our turn to talk. It's not, hey, hurry up and finish, Mary, so I can tell you what I'm going to say. Okay, making sure we're really listening and understanding what the customer has to say. Now, one of the things that you can do that helps this is take with you, I know we use a needs analysis form for the customer, and on the back, I call it a needs assessment. What it is, it's kind of a salesperson cheat sheet, if you will, okay? And it's going to help prompt me. If I'm on the tour and maybe I forget or just whatever, I can say, well, I need to ask some of these questions. It's not an interrogation, okay? It's conversation. But I can't do this unless I'm asking questions, but get in the habit of writing down the answers. Because we can't be writing down answers unless we're asking questions. It's a great way to do this. It's a great way to track, how we're doing this. Don't just go on autopilot, talk, tell. That's not going to get you where you want to go. You're going to end up finding you're selling features, you're selling price, you kind of become a commodity at that point. And that's not going to position you for the success that you're going to want. Okay. Number five, arguing with the customer. Okay, and what I mean by that is, we're not trying to disagree with the customer. We're not trying to make the customer wrong. One of the best habits you can get into in this whole process is get in the habit of being agreeable. Mary, I understand. I used to feel the same way myself. Mary, I understand. We have a lot of customers that have felt the same way when they first started. Doesn't mean you're laying down. Doesn't mean you're rolling over for them. It just means, hey, I understand. I get it. Okay? Don't put your customer in a position of having to defend themselves. Don't make it a right and wrong kind of thing here. Hey, Mary, I understand. I felt the same way at times. Mary, a lot of our customers have felt that way when they first come in. And then proceed, with the process that you're utilizing to bring this person along. Okay? Number 6, giving what I would call a traditional sales pitch. Okay? And a traditional sales pitch, it's almost like, hey, here's the tour and here's the price. There's two different things. And the way I like to look at this is it's all kind of one. Okay? And what I mean by that, it's all focused on providing solutions. It's all focused on solving problems for the customer. It's not about pointing out, here's everything that we have. Okay? It's about the benefits of everything we have and how that's going to solve a problem for somebody. That's what it's about. And then when we sit down, we're going to do what I would call kind of a benefits lacing presentation. We're going to tie it all in, and then we're going to ask the customer to buy. Okay? So let's don't get into that old traditional approach of, hey, here's all the features, here's everything we have, hey, here's our price, and then let's get you started. We want to solve problems. We want to provide solutions. We want to show our features in terms of benefits, with our customer. Okay. Number 7 on our list of common mistakes is falling short on product knowledge. And we don't want to have so much product knowledge. You don't need to have a kinesiology degree to sell a membership or to manage a facility or to own one. Okay. We're not trying to educate. And even with personal trainers, it's one of the mistakes that they'll make sometimes is they try to go into such depth on the kinesiology, we kind of turn the customer off. But what I'm talking about here is have enough product knowledge to intelligently deliver this information to your customer. My suggestion is take every class that your gym offers. Take those classes. Maybe take them more than once. Use every piece of equipment. Be very aware of what's happening inside your gym. That's a great place to start when it comes to product knowledge. You don't have to be an expert on the body or all of that. And even if you were, it's not going to be necessary to explain it, because what most folks are going to want is they want their problem solved. They want, hey, what's the solution? I want to get that dress size down. I want to get that pant size down. But you do need to have some product knowledge and become a student of this. We could kind of take this a step further. Product knowledge of sales, product knowledge of your industry, product knowledge of your company, product knowledge of fitness. Okay, become a student. Always be learning. It's one of the great ways that you can really accelerate your motivation level on this. Okay, number 8 on our list. Don't become distracted by your smartphone. Okay, how many of you folks have been on a telephone inquiry and you're looking at your phone? How many are up working at your front desk and you're looking at your phone? How many are talking to a customer and you're distracted by your phone? Happens all the time. When you're talking to your customer, that is the only person on the planet at that moment. Eliminate all distractions, but get that smartphone out of the way. If I'm an owner or a manager, I wouldn't even let them have them at the front desk. Okay? We need to be focused on the customer. Okay? Don't let that smartphone distract you. It's disrespectful to your customer. Okay? We're there to help stay focused on them, to solve their problems and provide solutions for them. Okay, don't let the tour drag on. Number 11. Don't let this tour drag on. Okay? In modern selling, it's about fast, quick, easy, friendly. That's what we're trying to do. Fast, quick, easy, friendly. That doesn't mean we're skipping steps. It doesn't mean we're rushing it. It just means we know it well enough and we move through it quickly. Okay? When this tour drags on, if you're doing tours that are 45 minutes to an hour, boy, you are just going to wear the customer out. Okay? By and large, 20 minutes. Okay? From the moment they come in to the moment you get done. It's a fair amount of time in the modern world. Now, if they give you information that indicates otherwise, fine. But by and large, that's going to be plenty. But don't let this thing drag on. You're going to wear them out. Okay? And then finally, number 10 is overstaying our welcome. Usually what this means, when I see it, is we overstay our welcome because our only interest becomes, hey, are you ready to join? Hey, are you ready to buy? Hey, a reason I'm calling, we have a great special, do you want to join? We overstay our welcome. They get sick of hearing that message, okay? Yeah, that's a message we need to give when it's appropriate, okay? But when we're following up, when we're trying to, have a long welcome mat, right? We're nurturing, we're maintaining interest, we're maintaining desire, we're being a resource center to our customer. When the opportunity presents itself, yes, we'll ask for an appointment, we'll ask them to come in, we'll let them know of a special that's happening and maybe it's going to expire in a couple days. But let's don't overstay our welcome by forgetting that we're here to serve our customer, okay? So 10 very common sales mistakes. Look at these. Are you making any of these? Because if you are, and many people do, if we are, simply changing one or two of those can make a big difference for you right off the bat. Look at each one of them. Can we adjust in each area? And these are things that are fairly simple that we could change right away. And your sales performance, you could find that your sales performance goes up, like a rocket ship in some cases if you have enough volume. And people that you're talking to. So, folks, 10 common sales mistakes that we see made. Hope you found the information beneficial today. If you did, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. And look forward to seeing you on the next video.